Hello everyone, this is Joe from Two Plan Departments inside office. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to add the line Capital Neutral Offset in your booking. First of all, for those who have no idea what the Capital Offset is, I'm going to explain the definitions before we go through all the steps. Carbon offset is the action of trying to stop the damage caused by activity that produce the carbon by doing all the things to reduce it, such as planting trees and promoting cleaner energy. By offsetting the carbon emitted during the travelers' holidays, they will play an important role to support this project that will impact our climate in the positive ways. So, how can we offset the carbon of our guest holiday? So, for example, this is my booking for two persons traveling in Saigon for 2 days. And after you guys enter all the accommodations, food and beverage, transportations, or activity for your guests, then we can straight away to enter the carbon line. And before we do that, there is one thing that we need to note. The carbon line should be entered at the last day with the last sequence. And as we can see here, our last activity has the last day, day number 2, and the last sequence, sequence 20. So later, when we put the carbon line, we can put the day number 2 and the sequence after the 20, maybe 30. So we insert a new service here. And as I just said, last day with the last sequence. So I input the day number 2 and the sequence 30. And for location, I input HGN, mean Ho Chi Minh City. And for a supplier, I input EXO Travel Life here. Then for products. There's several lines here, so we search for the Carbon Neutral Offset. Here, click, then we book. And for this step, there's two things that we need to be careful. The first thing is day. Days here mean the total day of your tour. For example, my tour has 2 days, so I input the number 2. If your tour has like 5 days, you can put the number 5 here. And after I input the number 2, the main service price here, $6 USD, is auto calculated for us. $6 USD for 2 persons in 2 days. And the second thing that we need to note is the service status. The service status, we put OP means optional service. Once the agents confirm to pay for the carbon offset, we can change the status OP to OK means confirm. So now we put the optional service first. Then we save. Then here we save again. And now we can see the carbon neutral offsets here with the last day and last sequence. Alright, so what's the last step? The last step is to send an email to the agent whether they're okay to pay for the carbon neutral offsets. So we can change the status from OP to OK. So now we click the operations and account, then documentation, then we click generate message. Then for the document format, we input PKSD on agent and booking status, and OK. And here we can check all the information here, booking status, accommodation status, and here optional service. And we can see here the carbon neutral offsets on 16 and 17 July for 2 days, and $1.50 for per person per day. So total is $6 for 2 persons in 2 days. So we can have a double check everything, make sure it's not wrong. And then we check here, and then we input the email. Okay, so it's come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for paying attention, and I hope that this video is useful for you guys. And if you have any question, please contact to Plan Department. Thank you.